Okay, this has to be probably my favorite internet series of maybe all time. This is just hilarious. So a while ago, I saw this post on Twitter slash X, whatever you want to call it. It was posted by this person named at sun_girl_xo, and the post reads, "There's this girl on TikTok who has a series investigating boys' rooms in NYC, and it's my new favorite thing in the world. Guaranteed some girl out there is losing her mind over this guy not texting her back." This has over 8.3 million views, just this post alone, because there's a whole TikTok account dedicated to this, and we're going to get into that. But it started with this post, and let's just watch it together. It is incredible. Actually, incredible might really not be the best word here, but it is hilarious and it's funny, and I think it's a huge testament of the time that we're living in right now. So let's just watch it.
What's with the steering wheel?
I like cars.
This place is gorgeous.
Really?
Yeah, it's really nice.
I've never heard that.
Jerome's room is like a beautiful space that's extremely well lit. However, he has made it completely hostile. His TV isn't connected to anything.
Do you not make the bed?
No.
Navy sheets, no duvet cover, sweat stains on the pillows.
Deodorants in the bed.
Duvet covers are super overrated. You just wash that and keep it moving.
His plant is dying. His closet feels like a tower from like Lord of the Rings or something. He has all of his underwear and socks in a Tupperware.
That's my socks and
I do want to give this guy just a little bit of grace, just a tad bit of grace, because first of all, it's New York City, okay? It's expensive. You don't have a lot of space, so everything is gonna be everywhere, right? But still, make the bed, right? Come on. You knew someone was coming over and you didn't even try to pick up a little bit? Like, your underwear is on the floor, a trash bag is on top of a cabinet. Like, what is this? And please don't even get me started on the steering wheel. Listen, I'm a car guy too. I love it. I used to have a bumper in my closet. Grow out of it.
Okay, did you work for GoPuff or what's with the hat?
that's the cat's hat.
Yeah, it's got her hair on it.
I'm obsessed with the throat spray at his bedside table. That is such a Cosmo mom hot tip for BJs.
Yeah, soothe the throat every once in a while.
That's awesome.
My epic vision for Jerome's room is that I would get a dresser for the socks and underwear because he deserves to be able to pick a fresh pair. And for Jerome's shelf, I would take off all the junk from one side and evenly disperse some nice decorations. Also, it would be nice to have a painting over his bed, maybe of himself, because I think he's handsome. I would also get him a duvet cover. Come on, let's get real. Jerome is a gorgeous man, but he's still just a messy boy with car parts.
You gotta love that last part. He's a handsome man, but he's still just a messy boy with car parts. This top comment is so real. It says the counterpart for this would be a girl's car. You know what? You can't argue with that at all. Every time I'm in my girlfriend's car, it's like I see some old Chick-fil-A wrapper, right? One time we were driving somewhere and she just like took her empty cup and just like tossed it in the back seat in my car. Whatever. So before any girls out there start room shaming my boy Jerome, check your car first. All right. Anyways, Boy Room Show. This is a look at their actual TikTok page. And it is a show by Gymnasium, which I've just been hearing that they're producing a lot of short form shows, and I think that's super dope. And it looks like there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 victims so far in NYC. Now, I know we just watched this on Twitter, but I wanted to bring up this comment because this is my biggest problem with Jerome. All right. Someone on TikTok said, at 32 years of age, Jerome, period. All right, that has 74,000 likes. I mean, 32 years old, my guy. Come on, right? I know guys aren't, the cleanest, right? I know sometimes we have a dirty room, but come on, bro. 32? Are you kidding? You're supposed to be like a dad or something. What is this? But instead, you have throat spray by your bed. What is this? And honestly, I really wish Jerome's room was the worst one. It wasn't. Look at this. Look at this next one.
So we arrived at Middlepart's house, and he refuses to tell me his real name.
There's too many people here. You gotta pay $5.
I walked in and was immediately choked by the smell of cigarettes.
Do you want me to spray it down? Like, I have some to breathe.
No, be yourself. Seriously.
Yeah, I smoke in here.
His room looks like the basement of a suburban child whose mom is extremely lenient. There's no windows to the outside, only a huge sliding glass door to the living room, and he has his name written on his wall like he's Bart Simpson.
I don't have internet or a computer, so...
At 32 years old, this is crazy.
And you don't have a job, so you wouldn't need one.
Why would I need a job?
How are people affording to live in NYC without a job? That is beyond me.
He has a lot of food in his room.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
15-year-old Spam, pickle juice, Slim Jims, and sour Skittles covered in sour powder.
You're a freak now. Look, you just did that. That's crazy. This is really bad for you. This actually will kill you. That's actually Nicolas Cage naked. Do you like that? It did not fit. Got some Narcan here, just in case someone has, a bad night. There's a giant jawbreaker, unopened. Been here for 5 years. I moved here from Alaska. I feel so much more zen.
I'm starting to feel it too.
For middle part, I would get him a ventilation system because I cannot breathe in here. I would get a mirror that doesn't look like it's from an abandoned hospital. I think the color in middle part's room is awesome, but I would fix up the patchy parts. I would get middle part a ceiling light because
I feel like you could totally tell how uncomfortable she is in this shot. Like, she can't breathe. She could barely see. She just ate something that made her super uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. She's doing the Lord's work here.
it is so dark in here, we had to use fake lights on our cameras. This is so scary.
Middle part. What is this? You got to get your act together. I mean, I'm about to crown you with the dirtiest room in NYC over here. That's crazy. One of the top comments says, there's a lot to unpack in this one. And the host responded with, I don't even want a part two. I don't think anyone does. You know what? This is the real question here. Right, by Kate Skillman. Where are you finding these men? Someone else says, I'm telling a trusted adult, as you should. It should be illegal to live this way. What the heck? After watching these videos, I still have a ton of questions. How do you not know what a duvet cover is? How are you 32 and living like this? How do you not have a job, but you get still afford to live in one of the most expensive cities on the planet? But you know what? Here are my final thoughts. All right. Woman, if you're watching this, do not be discouraged. All right? These men do not represent probably the majority of men out there. And, you know, I think one of the comments was right. Like, this is boy energy, right? This is not man energy. So that's going to be my take. If you're a guy and you're watching this, clean your room. All right? This isn't cool. You don't look edgy by having a messy room. Like, pick up your stuff, make your bed, take your clothes off the floor. Like, come on. My gosh, I feel like I could smell the room from here. That's not okay. Anyways, that's the internet for you today. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments. And if you want to stay up to date on more news, internet people, like and subscribe.